Good afternoon, Merrimack Elementary. I hope everybody's had a great week. I know it's been some crazy weather with some snow and everything going on this week. So it's one of those weeks where we know we never really know what we can expect to happen, and keeps everything interesting. So, again, I hope it has been a great week. And this week, I just wanted to kind of highlight some things that have been going on around this building and that have been taking place in our classrooms that I've just been really excited about. The last few years we spent a lot of time talking about our mission of bettering ourselves, bettering our community, and bettering our world. And it's with the pandemic and things going on, it kind of it had an impact on that. But then just as we've started seeing some of the things this week, there's been a lot of efforts where we're seeing kids really starting to trying to take those things and put them into action and make it a part of what we're doing here at school. So, we've seen our some of our classrooms doing things such as going around the community, doing walking field trips, looking for ways that they may be able to find things that they can improve and think about how they can tie that into, a lot of their social studies curriculum, but just different things that they might be able to do that are active and make their learning more meaningful and impactful, and looking for ways that they can make that difference. It's, learning about with Earth Day coming up, they're learning about ways that they're impacting the environment and things that they can do to help help take care of help take care of our environment and look out for our Earth. We've got students who've been walking around the building and doing things around the grounds, looking for things that they can help clean it up, make it a little bit better. Different projects. There's just been a ton of things going on that are getting kids thinking beyond the traditional academics and beyond just their own classroom walls, and really starting to think about how they can use their talents and their abilities in ways that are impactful for the entire community. And just as the principal, it's been exciting for me to see kids of all ages, whether it's kindergarten, second graders, all the way up through our fifth graders, and some of the food truck projects and things they've been doing that have really been pushing kids to think differently and to see themselves differently, and hopefully starting to find ways that each of their own abilities and talents can be used in successful ways to make an impact, not just as a fifth grader or a kindergartner, but on their communities. And those are the things that we hope will stick with them and stay with them, so that in years from now they'll be the adults that are still continuing to do those things and moving us further as a society. So it's been exciting this week for that. The other thing I wanted to highlight was this Thursday we had our first book club meeting, which is for parents and so staff. And I would just encourage anybody who would like to be a part of that conversation. I know that there's been several emails that have came out from myself, but also through our PTO, and it's being led by one of Captain's teachers who has done this work with some of our staff, but also done the book club with Captain's parent community as well. So if you are interested in joining that, I would just encourage anybody to look up that information. Just if even if you missed the first one on Thursday, don't hesitate to still join us. It's some very in-depth conversations and really just kind of taking a look at what we all can do to kind of help make sure that we're are thinking with regards to equity and looking about how we can make an environment that works for everybody. And so we want to continue some of that work. And so I would just encourage anybody to check that out as well. So we hope everybody's had a great week. And again, the other thing highlighting with this was also map testing week around here. So all the things that I've been talking about have been taking place while the students are still map testing, and they're still continuing to push themselves. So we've seen that they're working really hard with regards to some of those traditional standardized test types of things, but then also really pushing their learning in a different way. So it's been an exciting week to be the principal here at Merrimack, and just wanted to say thank you guys all for all the work that you're doing to help support us in that. Have a great weekend, and we'll hope to see you next week.